Hello, everybody, and welcome to God Nights Gaming. Your host, Emponway here, bringing you our Throwback Thursday series again. Going away, trying a little something different this week as we get away from Uncharted. I will bring back the other Uncharted games at a later time, but we're going to go ahead and jump into a game that I played many times through, a whole bunch of times. Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. I am a huge Star Wars fan. I'm a nerd and a geek to the core. I've watched all the Star Wars. I've seen them all in the movie theaters. I even saw the original one in the movie theater when it came out. Yes. I am that old. But whatever. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I loved playing this game when it first came out. I spent many hours doing it. Played it on my PC, of course. This one is being... I loaded it up on the Mac, and we're going to go ahead and give this a try and play it and see how we do. And whatever, we'll see what it is. Let's get into it. So we're going to start a new game. And this game is we're going to be skill level. Let's do Jedi because it's been a while and I don't want to embarrass myself. Maybe I'm embarrassing myself by picking Jedi, not Jedi Knight or Jedi Master. I mean, it is an older game, but still nonetheless, let's keep it normal. Keep it normal for now. Controls are the normal, WASD type of thing, where you can do that. You can left and right, and then have your space to jump and C to crouch, and then you use your mouse button to make interactions and stuff like that. So attack is mouse, and then lightsaber style, things like that. You can change. Also, use something, you press enter, and then you can look up and down by hitting page up and page down, which is not on the Mac keyboard, but it is what it is. Weapons, I can sit here and configure all this stuff here to get my weapons for my hotkeys, so I can bring my lightsaber out by hitting 1 and my pistol out by bringing 2, so on and so forth for all of that stuff. Force powers here are all the F1 keys. I don't have my F1 keys enabled, so I'm going to be using the other keys like Z, V, B, and N, so that I don't have to use my function keys in this one because, again, Mac keyboard makes it a little bit difficult, and I really don't want to mess around with the settings on my Mac. I know it's easy enough to do, to get the settings all set up to use it that way, but I don't want to mess with my Mac settings. I'm just going to leave it as it is, and I'll use the other keyboard keys because it's easy enough to do so. I don't have to go crazy in messing up my keyboard and then having to put it back later on or forgetting, and I'm playing some other game, and it's just going to drive me crazy. So we leave it as it is. So that being said, I mean, this is pretty, like I said, this is pretty easy for the most part. And you just get the controls and everything else. And let's just go in here and do a new game. We're going to do Jedi, like I said, and we're going to hit next. We're going to jump in. This game was designed by LucasArts and Activision back when they made good games. I can't think of anything recently that they made that was any good, but I'm not really, it doesn't really matter. We could pick our style here of wardrobe if we want. They got a whole bunch of different things here. Let me see what I like. I don't know. None of this stuff really drives me crazy here. I kind of like that one the best, to be completely honest. This looks a little too grandiose for me. And this here is, this is not bad. This is generic, but I like this color better. Let's see if we can't change the other colors in there to make something more interesting. I kind of like that. I like that. I'm going with that. So that's that. We can change the face if we wanted to. They only give you a couple of different options here. So we're going to stick with that dude. We did the torso. Let's do the legs. Make the pants go kind of match with the upper half there, I believe, right? That does match with that. Yeah, that matches better than anything else. Fair enough. So not much here as far as character creation. We go male or female. We're going to obviously do male. Let's jump in here. Now we can do our combat style, which is medium. Our hilts as well. Our standard saber. You have to beat the game, I believe, to get the other styles of saber type. Where it's like dual saber or whatever else. So blade color. I've always liked purple. I'm a Mace Windu type, right? And then we have the hilt. We can change our hilt right away to whatever we want at this point. Console. I kind of like the Adept. It's kind of right along the lines of the like Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker lightsaber, right? So that's it. Let's go into it and see what we got. We're gonna start this game up. Long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember to remove the music. Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. 10 years after the Battle of Endor, the Imperial Remnant continues to be driven back by the New Republic, forcing the Imperials to adopt increasingly desperate tactics in the ongoing struggle. Meanwhile, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker moves to restore the Jedi to their formal place as peacekeepers of the galaxy at his Jedi Academy on Yavin 4. Jaden Kor, a promising student from Coruscant, is en route to the Academy after achieving the impossible, creating a lightsaber without any formal Jedi training. So obviously this is part of the expanded universe, which is, been kind of dumped by Disney in a way. The expanded universe is no more. It's not considered canon anymore. And this is 10 years after the Return of the Jedi events or movie or whatever you want to call it. And this is
at the Academy in just a few minutes.
This is kind of where we're at with that. So we're going to jump in here to see probably some cutscenes.
That would be so great. Aren't you excited? We're going to be Jedi, learning the ways of the Force, building a lightsaber. Ah, of course, you already have one. I'm gonna get one of those stupid training sabers.
I wouldn't worry about that.
I can't help it. I want to make a good impression.
You seem really nervous.
Aren't you? I mean, well, why would you be? You already have a lightsaber, so you're probably way ahead of me. I'm Rosh, by the way. What's your name?
Jaden.
So where'd you get that lightsaber?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I found myself on...
Hold on!
Graphics aren't terrible, considering, I forget when this game came out.
Loud and clear. We made an emergency landing several clicks west of the Academy.
Is everyone all right?
I think so.
Good. We'll send a shuttle to pick you up. Can you lead the students to the nearby Masasi Temple?
Affirmative, Academy. We'll meet you there.
Now, how does Luke, who's supposed to be like the most powerful Jedi, not realize that some bad dude's in the base? He didn't sense that? I don't know.
Jaden, we can't get to you. Make your way to the temple. The shuttle will meet us there. Jaden, hey! I'm stuck. Can you help?
Hold on, Rosh. I'm on my way.
New objective, checkpoint.
See if you can make your way around there. Maybe you can use your lightsaber to cut those trees down and make a bridge.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you can use your lightsaber to cut those trees down and make a bridge.
I'm going to. Hold on a second.
Maybe you can use your lightsaber to cut those trees down and make a bridge.
Really?
Maybe you can use your lightsaber to cut those trees down and make a bridge.
There you go. I cut it down and made a bridge.
Thanks, Jaden. Let's get to the temple.
Right.
Whoa, howlers!
fight this guy.
These helmets make good targets, don't you say, Jake?
I'm not hitting the thing. What's going on? There we go. Alright, so I guess we gotta make our way over here.
There must be a way to open this. No problem.
Alright. Oh no! You dead. Alright. Let's make our way around here, see what we got. Across the bridge. So... Oh, another one. I guess I'm a little too close. Die! Being all loud, hurting my ears. Obtain instant use medkit. Nice. Oops.
Hey, maybe you can use your saber to make another bridge.
Maybe I could.
Great, let's go.
Whoops. Oh man, what the heck? Alright. So, I mean, these kind of games, back when they came out, they were like, you know, it's not open world, obviously. So you're kind of being guided to where you got to go. Makes it kind of easy in that way. It's not open where you just kind of roam around until you find your way. There's only one way to go in these games, which is before the whole open world game things. We got a cutscene. Let's see what happens here.
Gene, get down! The stormtroopers in the clearing. Maybe you should check it out. You're the one with the lightsaber, after all.
Fine, you wuss. I'll do it. Oh, really?
No escape.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, I chopped him up. Die! Anyway. Cutscene again.
What? Huh? What? Who are you? Kyle Katarn, at your service. Welcome to a day in the life of a Jedi. What happened? We were kind of hoping you could tell us. I saw a huge flash of light and ran over to find you just lying unconscious.
Do you recall anything?
I saw three people.
One was holding some sort of scepter and it was glowing. That's all I can remember.
A scepter? That sounds bad.
Are you able to stand?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I sense a disturbance in the Force.
You always sense a disturbance in the Force. But yeah, I sense it too. It could just be residual dark side aura from this temple.
Perhaps. Kyle, why don't you...
Stay here and investigate? I'd love to. Why don't you take the kids back home now?
Be careful, Kyle. Everyone, follow me to the shuttle.
I think that was Luke Skywalker. I can't believe it.
No, you don't say. I mean, really? And wait a second, why are they leaving the planet?
Did you recover Skywalker's records? Yes.
Those are the bad guys.
With all the Jedi in the jungle, it was almost too easy. Excellent.
I'd like to welcome all our new students to the Jedi Academy. Here we will train you in the ways of the Force. You will learn to defend yourself with a lightsaber. You will also study diplomacy, history, and more. It has been the practice of the Jedi to assign each student to a master. However, since there are still so few of us, we will be assigning multiple students to one master. So, route they're on, you will be assigned to Master...
Can't wait to begin my training.
Rosh Panek, you will be assigned to Master Katarn. Jaden Kor, you'll also work with Master Katarn. Now, let's begin with your first lessons, and may the Force be with you.
And there was nothing. But the area around the temple felt strange, like its dark side aura was gone.
Troubling. But let's look into this later. Your students are ready to get started.
Yeah, we are.
Katarn, it's an honor to be serving under you.
First off, just call me Kyle. Titles make my skin crawl. Secondly, you're not serving under me. I'm gonna teach you, and you're gonna learn. That's it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Don't worry, Rosh, you didn't. I've been offended by professionals. Now, let's see what you two kids can do. Follow me to the training grounds. This course will familiarize you with your core Force abilities. These are powers that every Force user has. As you progress in your training, you will learn new abilities. Both the light and dark sides will be open to you. Remember, abilities are not inherently good or evil. It's how you use them. Every Jedi is naturally stronger in different areas of the Force, and it will be up to you to decide what to focus on. All right, let's get started. In the next area, you'll find some training remotes. These will help you learn how to handle a lightsaber. Ready?
Ready?
Ready.
Let's do it.
Here come the remotes.
Wow.
Done.
Nice work, Rosh.
Really? Rosh beat me.
You did well too, Jaden. Your lightsaber is an invaluable tool. Even when inactive, it can diffuse a potentially volatile situation. Trust me on that. As you train, you'll learn additional fighting styles. Changing styles during combat can surprise your opponent, allowing you to gain the upper hand. From here on out, we'll talk via comlink in each area. Let's move on. Okay, Jaden. You need to use the Force to jump across the ravine. It shouldn't be a problem. If you fall, jump back up to the bridge and try again.
Nice. set up push with? Z. There we go. Pretty good.
Hey, Jaden, this should keep you busy till I finish the course.
You know what? That wasn't very nice, was it? Easy peasy. Yeah, keep me busy. Where's Rosh? I'm gonna go chop his head off now. Was not nice.
What took you so long, Jaden?
Nothing.
You're sure?
It was nothing.
To get to the next area, you must pull the lever somewhere in the room. But you can't reach the lever with your hands. Remember to examine your environment carefully. When you're out on a mission, if you find a locked door, look for the guy in charge. He usually has a key.
Got it. I don't know why we don't just tell him about Rosh being, you know, a punk. Ooh, let's get that. Can we get that? We don't need that. Okay. So, probably needed that if... Whatever. Pull. There we go. Pull is V. Got it. There we go. Going down.
Solutions to problems aren't always obvious. Use your force's sense to see if you can find a way out of the room.
I used all my force ability, so I'm gonna have to wait. I know that if I remember correctly, there's like blocks you can pull out. I just don't know where the blocks are. I gotta find them now. Not over here. There it is. Yep. Oh, I fell. Of course. Come on. Oh no! There we go. Whew. Which way do I go? Not that door. Not that door. I guess we go this way. Oh, there's the door.
You're almost done. You'll need to move fast in this next area. You can use the force to speed up, both physically and mentally, allowing you more time to make decisions.
I don't know what... So with this one here, I believe we gotta go... Oh no. no. Alright, so that took a little bit of figuring out. I had to crouch while speeding through, which made absolutely no sense. I can't remember it going that way, but whatever. It is what it is. Took me a little bit.
So, did I win?
It wasn't a competition. I'm not the one you should be apologizing to.
It's no big deal. You said yourself this wasn't a competition.
Hey, it was just a joke. I didn't think it would...
If that droid was sent to Luke's training regimen, it would have killed Jaden. What were you thinking?
Jaden, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I mean, I wasn't trying.
Save it, Raj.
Jaden, you have a right to be angry. But believe me when I say you don't want to feed that emotion.
I understand, Master Katarn. Apology accepted, Raj.
Good, that's settled. And remember, it's Kyle.
Yes, Matt, Kyle.
Sure thing, Kyle.
Okay. You're both ready to start putting what you've learned to use. Let's see how you do in the real world.
Kyle, I did some research on that strange mark from the clothing we found at the temple. It is the symbol of Marka Ragnos, a Sith Lord that died almost 5,000 years ago.
5,000 years? Are you serious? Oh, wait. Of course you're serious.
While you're out training your students, be on the lookout for information regarding a group affiliated with Ragnos.
Sure thing, Luke.
We receive countless requests for assistance from all over the galaxy. Since we believe in learning by doing at the Academy, students of all levels help with these requests. Since you're an initiate, however, Kyle will travel with you on most of your missions in order to instruct you and ensure your safety.
Alrighty, folks. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have any comments or feedback, please leave it below by all means. This is we're gonna pick it up after this part here. We'll do another episode of this one. These are a little bit longer because it's takes time to develop and everything else. But having a lot of fun with it. I don't know if anybody remembers Kyle Katarn of you Star Wars fans out there. He was part of I think it was the Rogue Squadron that was formed, and then he found out that he had Jedi powers. I think it was in I, Jedi was the book that came out. And again, it was part of the expanded universe, which I read all of those books. I just don't remember all of them. It's been quite some time, but I absolutely love playing this game. And it brings back a lot of great and fond memories for sure. But I thank you guys for stopping by and checking us out. I will see you around the channel, and goodbye now.